Hey guys, it's Sasha. We have to talk about this. Today, Donald Trump will become the US president for his second term. And 2 days ago, Donald Trump launched Trump token, Trump coin, call it whatever you want, to take advantage of this inauguration and, as you do, scam your fans out of billions of dollars. I am really perplexed that we live in a society where this sort of stuff is not only accepted, is not only sort of, yeah, whatever, ignored, but it's almost celebrated and encouraged. Here is the tweet. Donald Trump says, "My new official Trump meme is here. It's time to celebrate everything we stand for, winning. Join my very special Trump community. Get your Trump now. Go to gettrumpmemes.com. Have fun." So naturally, just before you become president, you go and launch a meme token. And while you do that, don't forget to take advantage of, the assassination attempt to give the meme token that extra bit of marketing power. If you do go to this website, gettrumpmemes.com, it says that this is the only official Trump meme. You can get out your card and buy it, or you can buy it via other crypto. Of course, this is the only official Trump meme, except there was that World Liberty Financial token that Trump was pumping at the back end of last year, September I think it was. Oh, and there was the Trump digital trading card NFTs as well. But except for them, this is the only one. And I am kind of speechless as to what drives people to do these things, especially people who already have everything they might ever want and need. Because according to the Trump meme website, Trump memes are intended to function as an expression of support for and engagement with the ideals and beliefs embodied by the symbol Trump and the associated artwork, and are not intended to be or to be the subject of an investment opportunity, investment contract, or security of any type. And literally the very next section on this same page says, Trump are now freely tradable on the blockchain. So this thing that you're buying is just an expression of support. It is in no way at all intended to be something that you trade, something that you try to make money from. It is not at all, categorically, no. It is not an investment opportunity or a security for trading. And by the way, you can go and trade it on the blockchain to the moon. Of course, we all know that despite whatever is written in the legalese on the website, that the only reason people buy these dumbass tokens is to try and make money, try to get rich quick. That's the entire purpose of this entire ecosystem. There are thousands upon thousands of people on Twitter posting how they made a boatload of money by getting in early. They bought Trump when it was first released, and now they have so much money, great. And a lot of these tokens pretend that there is some sort of a point to buying them. When you see other people launching them, there is always some kind of huge project. They use this word project because it sounds like there's going to be all of this stuff. It almost sounds like you're investing in a company then, a company that will then provide you some kind of value over time, right? They will generate value. They will sell stuff. These people say that, when you launch a token, there will be an ecosystem. They will develop a computer game. They will develop whatever it is that sounds great to young, impressionable people. It's always computer games, it seems. And in 100% of these cases, literally every single token that was ever released on any blockchain, the only objective is to take money from gullible investors by selling the worthless garbage to them and then converting that worthless garbage into dollars at precisely the right time, so that then you can cash out with dollars, the currency that they actually want. The only reason to buy into something like this is if you think that you can get on the way up at the right point, buy in, and then sell to the next gambler after it's gone up, before the whole thing comes crashing down, before the house of cards collapses. Now, I sort of understood why the Hawk Tour token happened. The Hawk Tour girl, that famous girl from that little video, is milking her 50 minutes of fame and is trying to cash in before inevitably she becomes completely irrelevant. I also understand why all of the pathetic scantard crypto bros release endless tokens every single day, every single week, and spam social media to try and get impressionable young people to go and buy those tokens. I get why they're doing it. It's because they're degenerate, low-life fucktards who are so completely screwed in their head that they think it's okay. It's fine. People being scammed out of money, that's just the way that markets work. It's absolutely normal. But for whatever reason, we now have the US president, the sitting US president as of today, and the world's richest man openly endorsing and engaging in this bullshit. We have reached a peak level of absurdity where everybody is publicly celebrating, promoting, taking part in good old pump and dump scams that are completely illegal normally in the normal world, except when it's done via crypto. Because if it's done via crypto, it's not a scam. It's the future, bro. The thing with one of these tokens is that the entire premise is patently absurd and false. It is not in any way some kind of a collectible. It's not some kind of special thing that you get to keep, a memento, right? Because you can split these tokens into an infinite number of small parts. How much of it is a collectible? It's just complete bullshit. It's made up of an almost infinite number of small parts because you can own any fraction of a token in the future. There is absolutely nothing to collect here. It's just a meme token where a bunch of degenerate gamblers are trying to hop on and guess exactly when the right moment to hop off is before this thing inevitably eventually goes to zero. There is no value of any kind being generated. This is 100% a pure speculation play where the moment that the insane hype leaves the station, everybody will be left standing holding useless bags along with their private parts in their hands. According to the website, only 10% of the tokens are being sold to the general public. Another 10% is to provide liquidity, which by the way just means that it's still owned by the same people releasing the token and they will get the money from the liquidity. And the remaining 80% is kept by Trump and the companies who released this token, whatever the ownership structure there is. You can see that this 80% is split between creators and CIC Digital 1, creators and CIC Digital 2, all the way through to 6. The first one and the fourth one will both unlock in 3 months, and together they make up half of the locked up tokens. So in 3 months, they will start selling those tokens, and all the people speculating and all the fans buying this stuff, they will be buying them up. And this column on the right is the vesting period. So all of these tokens will be sold within 3 years during the time that Donald Trump is president. So during the time when he will be very popular, during the time when he will have maximum ability, maximum reach to pump the price of this token. It's just bizarre. The market cap of the token at the moment is apparently $10 billion. According to Forbes, Donald Trump's net worth is $7 billion. So if he can successfully sell the 80% or whatever of the tokens that were not issued to the public for the current price or higher, that would more than double his net worth. Great! Incidentally, the last time that Donald Trump was president, he said, "I am not a fan of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies which are not money, and whose value is highly volatile and based on thin air. Unregulated crypto assets can facilitate unlawful behavior, including drug trade and other illegal activity."
What do you think about crypto?
Well, I never loved it because I like to have the dollar. I think the currency should be the dollar, so I was never a big fan, but it's building up bigger and bigger, and nobody's doing anything about it, and I know it so well. Look, I want a currency called the dollar. I don't want to have all these others, and that could be an explosion someday, like the likes of which we've never seen. It'll make the big tech explosion look like baby stuff. I think it's a very dangerous thing.
So what happened? Well, I guess since then, Donald Trump realized that, you know what? He can make a load of money by instead pretending that he likes crypto now and taking a whole load of money from his fans via crypto. So now crypto is great, thumbs up, and launching worthless crypto tokens that achieve nothing is perfectly fine. It's sad because this thing is purely a zero-sum game. It does not and will never generate anything. There is no value creation at all. It's just moving money from the pockets of people who want to buy in to Donald Trump and his associates. So the only value that this thing has will come from people putting in money. It's a game of musical chairs where everyone hopes that whenever the game stops, they will have a chair, except for 80% of the chairs are owned by Donald Trump and his associates. And the sad reality is that a whole load of regular people buying into the hype are going to lose a lot of money. People who don't understand what they are doing. People who see this stuff in the news and go and just buy the thing without any idea of what is actually going to happen. People who don't understand what crypto is at all. Is this Trump coin a bit like Bitcoin? Is it the same thing? Is it exactly the same? Is it like a Bitcoin version 2? How do I buy one? Do you accept American Express? What is this chain block thing, and who exactly is Solana? It will be regular people who are fans of Donald Trump who will end up losing money, because every single token that launches this way is predicated. It is built, it is designed for a bunch of people to lose money whenever this thing starts going down, because it is by design a scam. There is zero utility, there is zero purpose. The only reason that these tokens exist is to enrich the person launching them at the expense of everybody else. And I know that the crypto community will be loudly defending this bullshit, because that's all they know how to do. They'll be telling me that I can live poor or whatever. It's nauseating, and it is incredibly predictable. And of course, a day after launching Trump coin, they went and launched Melania coin as well. Because if you're going to milk this one, you might as well milk it to the max, right? The Melania token looks almost identical. 15% of the tokens are sold to the public initially to generate the price pump action, and then the rest are going to be used to milk that public down the line. Instead of vesting over 3 years, this thing is going to vest in just over 1 year. But even the website design and structure is almost identical. So this is basically just a copy and paste scam, exactly the same. I actually saw something on Twitter that I thought was pretty funny. Somebody pointed out that if you take the shape of the Trump coin price curve so far and turn it sideways, then there is this section here, the one where, you know, there's the first bump in price that looks exactly like a side profile of Donald Trump. And I thought that was pretty funny. But this is all I have to say about this abomination. It is really sad and incredibly pathetic, in my opinion, to take advantage of the great office of the President of the United States to go and make a quick buck, to launch a scam token to milk your fans for money. I think it's just deplorable. I think it's a sign of the times, but it doesn't make it any less slimy or disgusting. Let me know what you think in the comments. See you guys later.